Hey guys, Walker here. So I am going to be swatching right now all of the polishes that I got in the July 4th sale, the buy 3 get 3 free. I posted my haul video, my unboxing video a couple weeks ago, and now I'm just getting around to swatching all the polishes that I got. So I'm just gonna put them on swatch sticks and chat a little bit about them as I see them. So this first one that I just swatched is Ash. This one is like a metallic red color. It's really pretty. Get some better. Yeah. This is from, I want to say their 2016 fall collection. So relatively recently. And if you, I made a video at the beginning of the month on how I make these swatch sticks and what kind of products I use. So, you know, if you're curious about any of those questions, I will link that up above because I think I went pretty in depth. So the second one that I'm swatching is Tiana, and holy moly, this one is so pretty. It's such a light green, but it's a little more pigmented than Neely, which is the other kind of lighter green that I have from Zoya. This one's really pretty. So this is about half of the polishes that I got. The other half are like blues and grays, and so I'll do those in another video. I just can't swatch that many polishes at once. Okay, this is Ness. And this one, I love green. It's like my favorite color, but I don't wear that much of it, so hoping that having some of these really beautiful green creams in my collection will convince me to wear more of it. Okay, the last green that I got, this is Wyatt. This one's really pretty too. Oh wow, it's like so much darker, but so pretty. It's not quite like a Hunter though. Like I have Hunter, I think it's called. And this is not quite that. It was a little streaky on that first coat, but okay, and then these three are pixie dusts. So let's see, this one is Lorna. I have been thinking a lot recently about the size of my collection and whether or not I want to keep, you know, polishes that I've swatched, I've worn, I know I don't love, and, you know, just whether it makes sense. I think there's part of me that is the like collector mindset that says keep it so you can compare it to other ones, but, you know, I think I'm just feeling like maybe that's not the part of my mindset that I want to be listening to. Like maybe I should be sending them to homes where people will like them more. So I'm gonna bring a bunch I'm going to see my sister this weekend. I'm gonna bring her some that I know I don't like that are more in her color palette, and maybe she'll take some off my hands and that'll feel good and kind of inspire me to get rid of them, give them to better homes. So this one is Noir. It's very similar in color to Lorna, very similar. It just has that like medium hex glitter, so it's got a little bit of bigger pieces. This one's Arianna, which is like a little bit more winey, it looks like wine color. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, that one's actually pretty bright. It's like a pretty bright color. And not as like packed with the glitter as I would have expected it to be. Maybe I need to shake them a little bit. Sorry, my card got full there. In my video where I talked about making these swatch sticks, I mentioned that I always do 2 coats, right? So even if the polish like probably needs a third, or, you know, maybe only needed 1, I try to do 2 just so that I know what it looks like with 2, and then, you know, when I go to like actually put it on my nails, I can decide if I actually want to do 2 or not. But it's easier rather than having to like remember or write down somewhere. Wow, that was an incredible cream. This is Ellie, This is from their summer collection, and that is just like, that's like the most opaque first coat I've ever seen of a pink polish. That is beautiful. I don't know that that's a color that I'll ever wear. So that's what I'm talking about. I have these colors that are gorgeous, but I just don't know that I'll ever wear them. So I'm trying to figure out if I can combat the like collector mindset and get rid of some of the ones that I know that I will never wear again now that I've swatched them. But I don't know. Let me know down below. How do you handle that? What do you do with that? Do you keep them? Do you sell them? Do you give them to friends? How do you get rid of them? It's so hard. This is Dixie. It's like a really pretty corally pink color red. I bought this one because it reminded me a lot of Virginia, and I loved Virginia from their most recent collection. Okay, this one is Jancyn. This is an orange. On my nails right now is Purity, if you're wondering. I love this for summer. That one I will definitely keep until it's gone. Okay, Jancyn is like a little, it's coming out like a little sheer on this first coat, but it's a, you know, lighter color. Like yellows, oranges tend to be a little tougher formula, so let's see how it is on a second coat. But wow, those creams are so pretty. Okay, the next orange is Thandie. Okay, this one's a little bit more opaque. I can tell. It's a little bit like denser. But wow, that's so orange. That's so pretty. I love it. So pretty. Okay, this one is Sawyer. I think specifically, I know that I just don't really love metallic finish polishes. And so I have a bunch, because Zoya has a lot in that finish, and you know, they're all really pretty to look at, but they're just not polishes that I think I'll ever wear. So I'm just thinking about like, oops, sorry, bumped it. Oh, look at that rainbow. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Oh, and Lulu is the last like orangey peach that I got. I think I just feel like, you know, if I know that I don't like it, oh wow, this one's like almost sheer. Interesting. If I know that I don't like it and I know that I'm not gonna wear it, I shouldn't keep it, right? Like, tell me that I shouldn't keep it. I think I'm gonna start a destash probably, because I just feel silly holding on to these polishes that I know I'm not gonna wear. Okay, this one is like super light. Let me grab the bottle. I kind of expected it to be a little bit more pigmented, but I just feel like that's really pretty. I don't know. I have Coal, which is probably like one step between this and Sawyer, which we just looked at. So I'll have to pull that out and compare it. But I'm gonna go back through and do a second coat now. And so I basically just do a second coat, and then on the pixie dusts, then they're done because they don't need a top coat. But for all the creams, then they'll get a top coat. So for example, this is Ash. This is like so pretty and metallic, but I don't think I'll ever wear this. Honestly, it's just not my style. Oh wow, but it is really, really pretty. Maybe I'll bring this one to my sister. She would like this one. Okay. Ooh, I can't get it down, but it's wet. There we go. So, I mean, I think like shockingly, you know, I don't love the metallics, and that's why all of these are creams. I know what I like. All right, Tiana's gonna get a second coat. Oh yeah, this one was a little streaky at first, but the second coat is building up really well, which is not surprising, given that it's a Zoya. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, this one is so pretty. I know that I'll like this one. Sorry, I keep bumping this camera. Okay. So these ones are ready to get put away. Here's Ness. Ooh, making a mess. Making such a mess, holy moly. Okay. Tried to do too many in this little tiny space here. These pixie dusts, I'm gonna shake them a little bit, or like roll them in my hands, because I just feel like the glitter's not like evenly distributed. They just came out of, you know, like the package, and they just, like, this is not what a pixie dust looks like usually. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's like a little bit more intense. But like these are ones that I might do 3 coats of this on my nails, but I'm just gonna do 2 on here again so that I just like remember how much it is. These are not the color that I thought they were based on the swatches that I've seen. Like Lorna, I think I thought they were much more like burgundy, but honestly these are, I mean, these are just like straight up purple. Well, I guess Noir is a little bit darker. A little bit more burgundy, but not, I thought it was like gonna have more red in it, you know, be less like Barney purple. Okay, it's pretty. And here's Arianna. Yeah, Ariana's like pink almost, but I think it's the one that's the closest to what I thought it was gonna be. Okay, cool. So I'm actually gonna set these 3 pixie dusts, just need to dry. So I'm actually gonna set them up here. They don't need top coat. So I'm gonna set them up here to dry. Give me a little more space down here to work with. Cool. Okay, Ellie, Dixie, Jancyn. And like I said, Ellie was like almost opaque in that first coat, but I'm gonna put a second coat on just because I feel like it's good practice. But wow, that is a really pretty color. I feel like they've had a lot of these like really pretty rich pink creams recently. Like they had like Monroe in the spring collection. There was one in the fall collection too. Kelsey maybe, was that what it's called? I can't remember. But anyways. Oh wow. These like corally, orangey, pinky reds are definitely my favorite right now. Like this Dixie, I just like actually can't wait to get on my nails. It's so pretty. That's the problem with swatching these, is that then I like immediately want to wear almost all of them, which is good, because then it means I bought the right ones. Okay, here's Jancyn. Yay! Pretty. These oranges are so nice. Like, I imagine if I went through my stash and did a stash that I would get rid of almost none of my creams. Because honestly, I love them all. I mean, there are some like pinks that I have that are like a little bit repetitive and just like too repetitive for how little I wear them. You know what I mean? And so maybe there's some in the pinks that I could get rid of, and maybe the reds too. I feel like Zoya has a lot of reds. And again, like I just don't wear them enough to make the repetition necessary, but I think mostly the ones that I don't like are on me. Not that I don't like the polish, I like the polish, but I don't like it on me. It's mostly just the metallics. So I should just get rid of them. Find something more productive to do with them. Thank them for their service. Okay, Sawyer. Oh my goodness. All right, let's put a second coat on Lulu and see how she looks. She might be one that would need a third coat on the nails, but I'll do 2 for now just to kind of see, you know. Yeah, okay, so it's getting a little more pigmented. And I bet like 3 coats on the nail I don't think would be too much. It would look even just a little bit darker. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm just gonna go back and fix, I like knocked Tiana into Ash and got a little bit of green on Ash. You can see it right there. So I'm just gonna give this one a little touch up before I top coat them. There we go. Oh God, these are so pretty. Like these, I just like wish that I liked these finishes on my nails, but that's okay. Oh, these little mini bodies are also just so cute. These little mini bottles. Okay, so those are all done. Now I'm just gonna wait for top coat, and I'm gonna put these, I have like a container back here for all the ones that I are waiting to like get put away in and I just dropped two on the floor. So I'm gonna put these are waiting to get like organized in color order in my collection. So we'll do that soon. All right, and for top coat, my Wet n Wild is what I usually use, but I'm out of it, so I'm actually just gonna use this water top coat from Dimension Nails. I just didn't love this. I've used this on a couple, you know, manicures, and honestly just didn't love it. It was like, I feel like it made my nails dry slower. I don't know if it's just the Zoya, like combination of Zoya polish and this top coat or something, but it was like, my nails just like wouldn't dry. Like they were, it's also been really humid, but I mean, I've painted my nails like a lot in the last couple weeks, and I really only noticed it when I did this top coat. So I'm just using it for my swatch sticks. Usually I use my like super cheap Wet n Wild one, but it's all gone and I haven't picked up another one, so we're just gonna use this instead. There we go. I really like the polishes from Dimension Nails, and they didn't have any trouble. I think it was maybe the combination of this and the Zoya, I don't know. I also didn't find it to be as glossy as I wanted it to be. Like, I'm used to the Zoya Glossy Seal, that's my go-to, and it's so glossy. But this one, I don't know, it wasn't awesome. So I actually did it once and then put another coat of Glossy Seal over it, even though I'm almost out of my Glossy Seal, so it felt like a waste, but I just wasn't happy with the shine on this one. So, okay, I'm gonna stop bashing it now because I'm using it and it's doing its job here with my swatches. They're beautiful. All right. So I'll like leave these out like overnight. Like I want them to like really dry before I put them together on the ring, just because I feel like once they're on the ring they get like tossed around and mashed together with other ones. Oh man, Sawyer, this is beautiful. It's like such a perfect color. Yeah, so once they get on the rings they're a little more like mashed around, so I try to let them dry. I'll probably leave these out overnight and then put them away on my rings. And my next half that I have to swatch, like I said earlier, are like my blue grays, so I'll probably film that too. I know this might be a little boring because you can't really like see them super great because, you know, they're not like in the best lighting, but hopefully this was like somewhat interesting, a little chatty. Definitely let me know if you have any suggestions for, I just am having a hard time parting with polishes, even though I know that I'm never gonna wear them. But I also just feel really guilty about keeping them, right? Like, do any of you have that? Do you like feel guilty even though you know that you're never gonna wear it? You keep it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any tips for me, and if there's any of these that you want to see like swatches on my nails first, you know, let me know. I'd be happy to take requests.